We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. welcomed Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim to Malacanan Palace as he starts his two-day official visit to the Philippines. The president and other officials welcomed Anwar and his entourage at the Kalayaan grounds. Marcos and Anwar are scheduled to hold bilateral talks where they will discuss regional and international issues of mutual interest. Tomorrow, Anwar will receive an honorary degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa at the University of the Philippines, Diliman. The Prime Minister will also give a public lecture and meet with the Malaysian community. Anwar is the first head of government to visit the Philippines under the Marcos administration. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. expressed belief that the jeepney modernization program should be implemented in a different way. The president also assures that he would look at the growing calls to postpone the planned phase-out of traditional jeepneys by June 30. Marcos said he would study the appropriate time frame to introduce electronic jeepneys, adding that it is still not urgent to mandate the use of modernized vehicles. As an offshoot, the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board extended today the deadline for the consolidation of public utility jeepney franchises until December 31, 2023. LTFRB Chief Teofilo Guadis III said the franchise consolidation is a component of the PUV modernization program to have single operators come together as one legal entity. The LTFRB previously gave jeepney franchise holders until June 30 to consolidate or join existing cooperatives to continue with their operations. Transport Group Manibela said traditional jeepney and UV Express operators will go on strike if the LTFRB did not withdraw the measure. However, Guadis clarified that the threat of a strike did not pressure them, as more than 90% of the transport groups have signified support for the modernization program. Interior Secretary Benjamin Abalos Jr. has ordered an investigation into the death of an Adamson University engineering student found in a shallow grave in Imus, Cavite. Abalos said they will have the circumstances of the student's death investigated, especially if violence is involved. On Tuesday, authorities found the body of John Matthew Salilig in a shallow grave more than a week after he was last seen alive. Initial reports stated the chemical engineering student's body showed signs of hazing. Salilig reportedly underwent initiation rites with a Tau Gamma Phi fraternity in Binyan, Laguna before his death. 15 persons of interest are being investigated. Binyan Police Acting Chief Police Lieutenant Colonel Virgilio Hopia said several persons who were with Salilig at the time were the ones who revealed where his body was buried. And in celebration of its golden anniversary, the state-run Philippine News Agency has prepared a month-long activity starting today, the 1st of March. Past and present heads of the agency will be honored via a display of their portraits inside the PNA's office premises, while the PNA-style guidebook cover page will also be launched.
PNA's 50th anniversary opens with a Holy Mass today held at the PNA's main office on Visayas Avenue in Quezon City. For 4 Fridays this month, activities include an exhibition highlighting old published PNA news articles and photos, recent agreements with partner agencies and citations, and awards received by the agency's reporters and photographers. For 50 years, PNA has remained true to its commitment to serving as the government's official newswire. Meanwhile, PNA employees express gratitude for being an important part of the government's communication office, giving precise and timely news and information, most especially about government service, to the entire Filipino people. Senior News Editor Benj Bondo considers it an honor to be a part of PNA.
And through this institution, I honed my skills and I discovered more about my passion for journalism, and it is through this institution that I am able to serve the Filipino people. More power, and God bless to all the staff and employees of PNA.
Another news editor, Betsy Eason, recalls starting as a news reporter back in 1979 before becoming an editor.
It's more on information dissemination, giving to the people the right info, hindi yung and the official info about the government's projects.
A newbie at PNA, Candy Nas hopes that she would work for more years at the PNA.
Sana tumagal pa ako dito sa PNA po hanggang umabot po sila ng 100 years po. Happy Golden Anniversary, Philippines News Agency. Mabuhay!
A seasoned PNA photographer, Avito Dalan, enjoins his other co-workers as well as other government employees to always love their work and be always prepared. For 25 years, Dalan has been capturing history through his lenses and recalls the challenges faced as a photojournalist.
Kailangan sa puso mo yung trabaho mo. Kasi minsan, pag ang isang tao tinatamad, apektado pati trabaho mo. Kaya dapat yung dedication mo sa trabaho mo, talagang mamahalin mo yung trabaho mo talaga. Yun ang sa akin naman yun ang asset ko eh. Na mahal kong trabaho ko, masaya ko ako sa trabaho ko. Kaya sinipagan ko. Kaya wala akong iniimang coverage na sumasabit ayoko.
Serving as the government's official newswire, the PNA was created in 1973 through a special order by the Department of Public Information or DPI Secretary and later on Senator Francisco Tatad. It was first established as the news division of the DPI's former Bureau of National and Foreign Information. Currently, the PNA is a division of the News and Information Bureau headed by Director Raymond Robert Burgos and Assistant Director Lian Patugalan. They are assisted by Executive Editor Demetrio Pisco Jr. and Deputy Executive Editor Luis Morente. For the PNA Newsroom, I am Marita Moaje.
Also, in line with our month-long celebration, I have been an anchor of the Philippine News Agency for almost 6 years now, and it is wonderful to be with a family who cares. I'm happy to grow together with the PNA. More power and many more years to come. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the pages of the Presidential Communications Office and on Radio Pilipinas RP1. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change. Good evening and happy anniversary to all of us here at the PNA.